the Scarlet Lolo Cooking Show. Welcome. Hello and welcome, the Scarlet Lolo Cooking Show. Today we're in Spain and this is the last day of our trip, so I've got leftover vegetables that need using up before we go back to England, and I'm going to do a little fry up out of all the things that are left on the last day of our holiday. So here's what's left: some mushroom soup, tomatoes, mandarins, cheese, garlic, pasta, olive oil, 2 potatoes, olives, butter and mushrooms. Let's see what I can cook up. I'm going to peel potatoes, but this is a really crappy peeler, so it's going to take me ages, but I'm going to show you as usual in fast forward so you don't have to go through the tedious procedure of watching me peel. As this is a holiday home, I haven't got any spices at hand, so I'm going to improvise by using olives finely chopped to add a bit of flavouring. I've washed the peeled potatoes, I've filled a pan with water. Now I'm going to chop them into smallish pieces so that the diameter is 3 centimeters at the most. And then I'm going to boil them. Off they go. Now I've also got mushrooms, so I'm going to chop those up. Mushrooms don't like to be in water. They suck up all the water and then they taste really sloshy and horrible. So I'll just give them a brief wipe with a clean cloth and they're ready to chop. Also got some garlic. I pressed down on the garlic cloves to get the peel off more easily. It's a medium well-equipped kitchen, but there's no garlic crusher. No garlic crusher. Right, butter goes in the pan, and I'm going to fry the mushrooms. But 15 grams of unsalted butter to fry the mushrooms. Tomatoes are usually easier to slice with a serrated edge knife because it cuts through the skin very easily. I like to cut out the stem because it's hard and chewy. You'll find I cook with leftovers quite often. That's because I don't like to waste food. I will also grate some cheese, and as this needs to be used. The mushrooms are beginning to brown. This is a good time to add the garlic. Potatoes have boiled for about 15 minutes now. The garlic mushrooms are frying nicely. I will test the potatoes with a fork. If the fork goes in easily, they are ready to eat. I will now drain the potatoes and then add them to the mushrooms. Now adding the tomatoes. Now I'm popping in the guacamole. And then to finish it off, I will put cheese on top. I've chopped up some olives, and the Spanish olives are really quite special and wonderful in flavor. They make a good addition to almost any dish. I'm combining the olives into the meal. I'm going to give this a little mix through before adding the cheese. Anything fried in a pan can be called a frittata. This is looking really yummy. I'm now going to put the cheese on top, put the lid on, and let the cheese melt into this yummy dish. So when in Spain, make a frittata. Simples. Our frittata today is with mushrooms, potatoes, garlic, tomato, olives, avocado and cheese on top, and looks rather yummy. This will go really well with some peppers. Peppers are crunchy breadsticks with sunflower seeds and herbs. Bon appetit! Give it a go with Lolo.
Yeah!